I'm going to be mastering every single brawler in Brawl Stars. Right now, Brawl Stars is doing the 1000 mastery event, which means you can get tons of mastery points before Brawl Stars deletes masteries forever. I currently have 44 masteries, which means I need to master 48 more brawlers. So without wasting any more time, we're going to master our first brawler, Jackie. And Jackie is actually a pretty solid brawler in this meta. All I really have to do on this map is just sit behind these walls, and now I've got the perfect opportunity to go, wait, no, please. Okay, thanks to that mistake, we're actually in a pretty bad spot now. But that's okay, because thanks to my tank trait, I got my super, and now I can finally go in and get my kill. Oh, now Chester has a hypercharge, and he just uses it on me. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's not even a big deal. I can just heal back. He got bomb again? Like, what did I do to you? Oh, well, it's time for revenge, because I've got my hypercharge now. And thanks to the space I was creating for my team, we were able to secure this win, and we were also able to secure our first of many masteries in this video. The next brawler to master is Penny. And unlike Jackie, Penny is actually really good on this map. You can just put your turret on the side pockets of this map, and if the enemy team doesn't have wall breakers, there's nothing they can do to stop this. And if you manage to get a hypercharge turret, well, the game is pretty much over. Something I forgot to mention earlier is that right now we're currently in Mastery Madness. So for every win, we're getting double the amount of mastery points. But as the days go on, we'll unlock milestones as part of the event, and those will give us even more points. Okay, this team we're facing actually counters us pretty hard, or at least they counter me. Like, okay, Buster, we get it. You have a hypercharge. Just leave me alone, please. You have anything better to be doing. Just leave me alone. Okay, we killed the dynamite. We just need our Kenji to be doing something for us, please. No, he's dead. He has another hypercharge. How is he doing this? And some of these games were getting really intense. Oh, I love Kenji hypercharge. Let's just give him the best hypercharge in the game. Oh my gosh, this game is so close. No, we can still win. Just kill the Hank. We can win. Just kill the Hank. Just kill the Hank. After an hour of pushing, we were finally one game away from getting Penny's mastery. And unlike the last game, this wasn't even close. Look at this Kenji. He thinks he's actually doing something. Get out of here. We have the perfect setup with our turrets, our berry supers, and we even have a hypercharged turret now. Oh, that's an easy splash. That's an easy splash. And that's an easy win. Some of those games were pretty brutal, but we finally got our Penny mastery. The last brawler we're going to master today is Meg. This is another brawler that's been really good in this meta, especially when you pair it with a really good support like Barry. I mean, these guys are trying their absolute hardest to kill me, but they just can't match the raw power of Barry's supers and hypercharges. Wait, they're actually making a comeback. They might beat us, or I could just walk in a straight line because, again, they can't touch me. One thing I really love about Meg is her hypercharge. It has so much range, and you get it pretty quickly. In my opinion, this is one of the most underrated hypercharges in the game. Like, look at me go. I'm just chaining it, and I'm able to survive all of that and get a team wipe. And only 12 seconds later, I have another hypercharge. And now these guys have zero chance of winning. I just completely outrange them thanks to my swipes. I've hardly ever played Meg before doing her mastery, but that was a lot of fun. So now that we're on the second day of pushing masteries, I should probably explain how we're going to do this challenge. Right now, we're on day 2, and day 21 is when the event will end and masteries will be removed from the game forever. So that means we have until then to get every mastery or else we'll fail this challenge. And we're starting day 2 off with a bang because we're trying to master Miko. I think the only game mode Miko's good in right now is Heist. But we're not on Heist, so this isn't going to be the most enjoyable gameplay. But if you are enjoying it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. At least this game I have a free target, and that's this dynamite. I mean, if I have at least one free target I can chase down the entire game, we should be good. Oh, there's no way to time that. Curse you, kids! Oh, I think I found our free target. It's this Squeak. Come here. Boop, bop, bam, pow. Hey, on a day's work. I truly think Miko's like the most annoying brawler in the game. Get me out of here, please! Like I was saying, I think he's the most annoying brawler in the game. Even with the few mistakes, we continue to be annoying, and annoying, and annoying. And all this being annoying paid off because we got our mastery. We're already moving on to day 3. I only got one mastery yesterday because I spent the day pushing up most of my brawlers to get close to gold 3. So today we should be able to get a lot of masteries, especially because today we now have a 100% boost, which is going to be helpful for Griff, our next mastery. Alright. Oh, I got 2 with my super. Please defend. Oh no, they definitely score. Oh, that was a crazy defense. And of course, the Surge immediately gets the fire thumbs up. Griff is actually a pretty fun brawler to play. He can shred through HP through mid-range, especially with his super. And I was actually playing him yesterday, which means he's very close to gold 3. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Hyper, please save me. I got the Hank. Let me get the Daryl. Nice. And thanks to that, we've already gone back control, and I've gotten my hyper again. So oh my gosh, dude, Fox is playing insane today. We've got no time to waste today, so it's time for our next mastery, Mo. And we're already kind of in a bad spot. We're back to our spawn. Oh, but I'm able to kill the Kenji there. And we've just got this one Rico left to deal with. Where did my team go? Oh, if that one bullet hit me, he would have scored. Okay, well, my whole team is dead again. Please leave me alone. I'm just a rat. Nah, this team is actually rat-phobic. Yeah, they're rat-phobic. At least I was star player, so that's some extra mastery points. Okay, but if I waste any more time like that, I'm not going to complete this challenge. So it's time me and my teammates put on a game basis, and it's gonna start with the score. That's what Mo is best at doing, using his super to catch his enemies off guard and getting the job done before they even know what happened. Right now, we just gotta hold mid control. I'm halfway to my super. Wait, is that a goal? Nice, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, watch this. It's my turn to make another crazy play. Super it in. I swear that should have gone in. What? Well, it doesn't really matter because my teammates are able to clean up my mistake. And now that we all have our supers, it's time to just run in a straight line and win the game. Mo isn't as good as he used to be, but with his trick shots, he can still be pretty cheesy. Now, this mastery is one I've been looking forward to, and it's B. B's a pretty difficult brawler to play, and that's because she's really squishy. And she has a really high skill cap, so if you're able to hit your shots, you can get some beautiful kills. All right, I'll stop with these puns. They're becoming annoying. All right, no, I'm actually done now, and yeah, I mastered B. And with that, we have officially crossed 50 masteries, which sounds like a lot, but we're barely halfway. We still have 41 brawlers left to go. And I really don't want this video to be an hour long, so for days 4, 5, and 6, while we have a 200% boost, we're gonna do a lightning round. Let's see how many brawlers we can master in just 30 seconds. First, we played Max on Mouty and got her mastery. Next, I mastered Grom, and I did it with one left hand. Then I mastered everyone's favorite silent cactus, Spike. I got Squeak's title in knockout because he's pretty good in that map. I played Juju on the best map I've ever seen for her. Then I hit this 6 trick shot with Janet to get her mastery. I played BB even though I absolutely hate playing her. And finally, I mastered Drake with 5v5. Yeah, I know that was a lot of masteries I just threw at you. But doing these masteries quickly and staying on track is vital to this challenge. Because as the days go by, I'll have less time to get masteries. And with how many I still have left, I'm not sure if I'll be able to complete this challenge. So all I can do is just hit my mastery cap every day and hope I have time to win this challenge. I'm just gonna pick up these gems, don't mind if I do. I just have to make sure I don't die here. Okay, no, I'm fine. Today is day 7, which means we are officially 1 week into this challenge. I want you all to comment how many days you think it's gonna take me to master every brawler. Why would he put his mines here? Bro, what the heck? Is Lily's trying to sneak into our bushes? I think not. Get out of here, Lily, get out. My only real job as Shade is to run up and make space for my teammates so they can pick up the gems. In fact, I'm gonna check these bushes again. I just know the Lily is here. I knew it. And that's what having good game sense looks like. And that's also our last game to get Shade's mastery. And Shade was the only brawler I mastered today. And that's because day 7 was another one of those days where I was grinding my brawlers that are at bronze and silver mastery. And now that a few brawlers have been boosted up to gold, we're gonna start day 8 with Willow. And Willow is actually a pretty sentimental brawler to me. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, you might remember my first video of me hitting Masters in Power League. And the brawler I hit Masters with was Willow. Plus, Willow just got a brand new hypercharge, so I'm pretty excited to see. I think Willow's biggest struggle is just how hard it is to hit her supers. But once you do hit them, you've got a guaranteed way to create some space for your teammates. Thanks to me hitting my super, we've won this game. Willow's super would actually be better if she could control her teammates, because what was that? I love playing Willow, but let's just get this mastery out of the way. And now it's time to master another thrower, Barley. I think Barley is the most vulnerable thrower there is. He's super squishy and he really doesn't have any utility to get assassins off of him. Okay, well, Maisie isn't an assassin, but like, oh great, here comes the dynamite. Well, at least Barley is way easier to beat when throwers are next to each other. No. This was actually one of the sweatiest games I've played so far in this challenge. In fact, it was so sweaty that it went to a draw. Oh crap, they're all here. Hypercharge, please save me. Oh, I actually got all of them. Well, except this Mo, but it doesn't really matter. No, this Joe's gonna try to score. Don't let him score. Don't let him score! Oh my gosh, why are these games so intense? Oh, but the Barley Super plus Chester Hypercharge, that's unbeatable. I didn't expect this mastery to be this challenging, but it was still pretty fun to get. And up until this point, we were making really good progress on our masteries. But unfortunately, on day 9, I didn't have time to play the game at all. I was incredibly busy, and by the time I was actually able to get on, a maintenance was happening. And this is really bad, because for all I know, this this one day of me missing out could ruin this entire challenge. So all I can do is keep pushing my masteries and hope that I still have time. And you better have time to hit that subscribe button. It takes just 2 seconds and it really helps support the channel. And now it's time to master Chuck. And for the 2 people that don't know, Chuck is the best brawler to play in Heist. You put all of your posts in a straight line and you just keep going back and forth, and it's almost always a free win. I'm not completely set up yet, but I can just go up, get this kill, and boom, we're already set up. And as long as I don't have a hard DPS counter like another Chuck or a Melody, there is nothing they can do to counter this constant damage. Okay, well, somehow they actually are keeping up with our damage. What's even going on here? Dude, what? They didn't take out this single penny turret? Wow, that would have been really embarrassing if we lost that. And occasionally we would face high damage comps like this Chuck and Miko, but the simple solution to this is to just outskill them. And after many train massacres, we finished off Chuck and got his mastery. And now it's day 11. And if you remember what I said earlier, we have 21 days to do this challenge, which means we are over halfway through. We're still trying to catch up on that missed progress from day 9, but luckily today the community event has now reached a 400% mastery boost. And today I'm also going to try the brand new mode Brawl Arena. The idea of Brawl Arena is that it's supposed to be a MOBA. Now I've actually never played any MOBAs like League of Legends. One thing I've noticed about this mode is how many mastery points I get for a win. And the first brawler I decided to master in this mode was Lumi, and that's for a few reasons. The first one is her piercing really helps you to take down these little robots, and the second reason is a secret trick. If you constantly step in and out of the zone with perfect timing, you can attack these item turrets without taking any damage yourself. Alright kid, just let me kill you, we know what's gonna happen. Oh, my attack got him while returning, that was so clutch. Lumi has gotta be S tier for Brawl Arena because she just feels so uncontested and you can't put any pressure on her. Alright, this is my job. Just gotta sit here and attack the tower outside of the range. I love Brawl Arena. Jokes aside, I actually do think this mode is pretty fun. I can definitely see the appeal of it, and with how many mastery points I get, I'll definitely be coming back to this mode again. And I made sure to take advantage of this 400% boost as much as I could. I absolutely hate playing against Bo. His mines are just so annoying, especially his hyper mines, which he gets so quickly. But now that I'm in control of the mines, it's not that bad. Next up was mastering Eve, and Bridge Too Far is just such a good map for her. She can go to all 3 of these lanes whenever she wants. It's perfect for control, and you can basically play defense or offense however you please. Then we're doing Tara, and I think she has the most game-changing super there is. One well-placed super can single-handedly change the game. And if you think a regular super is good, her hyper is just unbeatable. This was another really fun brawler to master. Now, I just showed you a lot of masteries, but what I haven't shown you are the dozens of hours I've put into this challenge this far. And I know what you're thinking. Mythic, shouldn't the masteries be faster thanks to the boost from the community event? And something else I haven't told you is that every time the boost goes up, so does the mastery cap. So while masteries technically are faster to get, I still have to play for at least 4 to 5 hours every day. And after weeks of doing this challenge, it's taken quite the toll on my mental health. But I'm gonna keep pushing forward because I want to complete this challenge. There are very few people who can even say they've mastered every brawler. So if I can somehow manage to do it, it would be a huge achievement. And after all those masteries I just showed, we're now on day 14. And this community event is really starting to speed up because now we're at a 500% boost, which now means we have approximately 36,000 mastery points to collect every single day. Alright, enough boring explanations. Let's actually get into mastering some brawlers. We're playing Ollie and we're on his best mode, Heist? Okay, no, Ollie's actually pretty bad in Heist, but I'm playing him here anyway. At least I'm joined with 2 of my YouTuber friends, Jimbo and Moyo. I have to pretty much completely rely on these 2 to get any damage to the safe, because Ollie just has too low of a DPS for him to be viable in Heist. So my only real job here is to just play defense. But even playing defense is a struggle. Like, I can't kill this BB. Just let me get away from her. No, come on. Okay, at least they've been doing damage to the enemy safe, but oh, this is gonna be close. Oh, that should be it. 1 HP. No, let me attack. No, come on. Oh, that was so close. I actually don't know how we won that. I might be the only person that can say they've mastered Ollie in Heist. Now we're back on Brawl Arena with Ems. And I'm gonna do some quick math. Right now, I need 214,900 mastery points to complete this challenge. With how many brawlers I have left, I have to average about 26,862 points every day. And I have about 7 days left, so if I get my mastery cap every single day, I should just barely make it. I think Ems is a really smart pick for this mode, because I'm able to shred through all these mini-boss boss robots and get leveled up really quickly. And if you're high enough level, there's just zero chance your enemies will be able to beat you. I mean, look, I'm level 11 and this BB's only level 5. This is straight bullying. Here comes the BB again. She's gonna give me a little tickle and I'm just gonna give her a punch to the face. That BB did not have a fun game of Brawl Stars. But if it makes her feel any better, at least I got my M's mastery. Next, I'm gonna master Nita, and I've discovered this crazy cheese strat in Brawl Arena. All you have to do is put your bear down on one of these robot bosses, and with the Bear With Me star power, you have infinite healing. I actually just become unkillable. There's basically no... Where'd my healing go? Oh, they actually killed my bear. Unfortunately, this cheese strat does have that tiny little flaw. But hey, Nita is a brawler that pierces, so let's just build up some levels, win this game, and of course, get my mastery. And now it's time to master another rare brawler, Bull. And this is recorded before Bull was reworked. So Bull was pretty bad. But even before his rework, Bull could still have some pop-off moments. I might be able to get at least one or two of these guys. Oh, I had a hot dog, I didn't even notice. Nice. I'd still die. Bull has a very high skill cap, and clearly I'm not very good with them. But I'm playing Trio Showdown, and luckily my two teammates have been playing good the whole game. And we were able to dominate most games just by getting a ton of power cubes and running over our opponents. I mean, literally running over our opponents. Oh, this Byron doesn't know I'm here. He has no idea. There's a shell here? No. Oh, give me help, please. Dog, please help me. I'm sorry. I won't ever play bad like that again. And I wouldn't play bad again. I would keep killing people point blank, getting tons of power cubes. And after a few games of repeating this cycle, we got Bull's mastery. I'm gonna be honest, when Finks first released, I really did not like playing him. His attack felt kind of janky and I just didn't really like his mechanics. But the more I've been playing him for his mastery, the more I've started to enjoy him. And I actually really like this gadget. It's good if you want to avoid assassins and get out of trouble quick. Not to mention, it'll give you your ammo back, so you have enough DPS to kill almost anything. This Griff is literally just running me down. I should be able to gadget here. Get the kill. There we go. That's the kind of plays you can make with this gadget. And I haven't even mentioned how good his super is. It slows that attack so much to where you can dodge them practically point blank. I'm honestly really glad that this challenge has made me appreciate some of these brawlers more. Sandy might not be very meta right now, but he still has a very strong gadget. I will say though, I do like playing Sandy more than Finks, even though Sandy's a little bit more vulnerable. But there is a trick I like to do. I hit him with a stun, then throw my hyper down, and they just couldn't attack for like 5 whole seconds, and that basically won us this game. Oh, all 3 of them are lining up. Yes, perfect gadget. I got all 3 of them. Should be a team. Nope. How did I not get any of them? We got Sandy's mastery with absolutely 0 issues. Now, we've still got quite a few masters to go, so I think it's time for another lightning round. I played a thrower on 5v5, and it was Barry. Then I played another thrower on 5v5, and this time it was Tick. They recently buffed Doug, so I had to make sure to get his mastery. Then I played Otis, who isn't overpowered, but I still like playing him. I played Lola, and I don't have anything to say about her. And finally, I got Miko because I like his dirty voice. Phew. Okay, now I'm at 81 masteries, but I'm actually not. You might be wondering what I'm talking about, and this project has become so confusing and hard to keep track of. And somewhere along the way, I accidentally miscounted. So I don't have 81 masteries, I actually have 82, which means we are now in the top 10 final masteries. We only have 5 days left before masteries are removed forever. But now that we've won this game, you'll notice something quite crazy. Just look at how many mastery points I got for that win. And that's because the community event has reached the final goal of a 1000% mastery boost. Thanks to this, I can get masteries done in less than 30 minutes, so there's nothing stopping me from finally completing this challenge. Except for maybe a few misplays. What do you mean my super didn't go off? I'm surprised it's taken me this long to get Shelly's mastery because she's literally the brawler you start with. I just haven't been playing her because she hasn't been meta for quite a while. But if there's one thing she's always good at, it's dealing with tanks. And you can also do this, which, that's cool. I mean, Shelly's a pretty basic brawler, which makes sense. She's meant to teach the core mechanics of Brawl Stars. But any experienced player can push past these boundaries, and I'm experienced, so I got Shelly's mastery. Next, I'm mastering Mr. P. And Mr. P is such a fun brawler because his attack bounces and, okay, I'm gonna be honest. This is a very boring mastery. I'm playing a boring brawler in a boring game mode. I got his mastery. We're moving on. The next brawler on our final 10 is Rosa. And this is a pretty interesting map to play here. There's a lot of bushes here to work with. My job is to simply play aggressive so my teammates can get the gems. And this would be a good strategy if my teammate didn't decide to go into the spawn with half his health. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious, I'm doing this mastery with randoms. Now, playing with randoms sounds bad, but they can actually be pretty clutch. Like this game where we're down 4 gems, but we're able to pinch out the surge, my Jackie's able to catch the gem carrier off guard, we make an insane daylight robbery, and honestly, kudos to my randoms because that that's a crazy game to finish off my Rosa mastery. I was still getting masteries crazy fast, and I had no signs of stopping. In fact, you're about to see a lot of masteries on this one heist map I'm playing in. Jessie really hasn't been good in quite a while. I think the heist rework just really impacted her negatively. But luckily, my random is going Miko this game, and that's an easy brawler to base race with. That's right, you heard me, we're playing with randoms again. I honestly don't know why I'm subjecting myself to this torture, but I guess it's just a fun additional challenge. Well, it's fun when you're winning, that is. But after my fair share of bad randoms, I melted the safe one last time and claimed my Jessie mastery. Okay, I'm done playing with randoms. I've assembled a very strong team with Toxin and Ashlyn, and I'm playing Gale, which actually used to be pretty good on this map. And the reason for that is that you'd put your jump pad down and then you could get instant control of the mid. But the reason Gale isn't played here anymore is because he just doesn't have any DPS. Like how did I lose that? But that's why we have Melody, a brawler whose whole job is to go up and absolutely shred the safe. With our perfect balance of offense and defense, we got Gale's mastery in no time. Okay, I'm done playing passively. It's time to play aggressive. And that is what playing Sam is all about. Being aggressive. Aggressive! Okay, I'll play defense this one time. But back to being aggressive. Oh, Colette, you want to fight me because you think you counter me? Well, you don't know how aggressive I can play. Dang it! Okay, I'm just gonna relax. We have a berry, which means I can just sit here and they literally can't kill me. And I'm just so relaxed that I'm just gonna go in. They still can't kill me. And wow, we got Sam's mastery. Yay! One of the final brawlers we're playing. Oh, sorry, let me wait for this to end. Anyways, one of the final brawlers we're mastering is Ruffs. There's honestly not much to say about him. My only role is to just get supers and power up my teammates. In fact, I think the heist safe could use a power up. Here you go. Honestly, how did the enemy team let me get away with that? Oh no, if I die, we lose. I don't know how I'm gonna defend this. Okay, I got the Chuck. Let me get the Miko, please. Okay, stop. No, come on! Ruff seems boring to play, but he actually has a bit of nuance when dealing with assassins. And after a few more clutch plays, I got his mastery and became the top dog. Wait, actually, that would have been a better title for Ruffs. Our second to last mastery is Poco. Now, you might be thinking Poco isn't good in heist. And well, he isn't. But I don't know how, but I was actually destroying people with Poco. Okay, don't know how we're alive here. Doing a little bit of damage. If I could just stay... No, if my super went off, that'd have been so good. Oh, just gonna dodge this and get the kill, and wow, they just lost to a Poco. That's gotta be embarrassing. This Edgar could be a problem if he jumps on me. Oh, no, okay, never mind. We are good. We've managed to push them all the way back into their spawn. This is good. And I might die here. No, I'm gonna keep staying alive. I'm just gonna keep giving as much safe damage as possible. Oh, this Angel's coming back. And he still can't kill me. What is happening? I actually can't. This might be the best Poco game I've played in my life. What a great game to get that mastery. And after all of that, we are down to the final mastery, and that brawler is Pam. It's crazy to think that after weeks of pushing, hundreds of hours of grinding mastery points, and so many bad randoms all come down to this one brawler. And this last mastery was off to a great start. The enemies were super uncoordinated, which would let us get free games. I actually don't know how this was going so well. Normally I suck at Pam, but I guess the thought of finally completing this challenge made me lock in. And we were getting closer and closer and closer until we were one game away from mastering every single brawler. And this game was already off to a perfect start. Oh, that was such a good Kenji super. Oh, that was so good. Yes. All right, there's nothing this Colt can do. We're just gonna get our supers. Okay, one more round. Come on, please. Okay, you know what? I'm actually done playing safe. We are going in. We are getting this mastery done. Mythic, what are you doing? You're one game away from mastering every brawler and you miss the gadgets. Oh my gosh, but our Kenji just team wiped again. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, spin with me. This game is ours. And with this final mastery, we have officially mastered every single brawler in Brawl Stars. Just look at all of these masteries, and here's this super satisfying screenshot that shows all of the masteries on my account. This was by far the most difficult and challenging video I've ever made. So if you've watched all the way to the end, I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more videos like these, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.